Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 16 of Something Factorio. And I know what you're thinking. I bet you're thinking, thank fuck he's finally making another one of these videos. And if you're not, why aren't you thinking that? Now, I haven't got a fucking clue where we're at. I haven't watched the last video, episode 15, so I don't know where we are. But we're doing that apparently. Alrighty, that's probably going to be handy. Right, What can we do? Tanks would be nice. What do we need for tanks? Military 2 and flammables. I want flammables, because that means flamethrower. And flamethrower is supposed to be fun, so yeah. Now, seriously, what the fuck were we doing? I honestly can't remember. But I have a feeling rebuilding this factory is in order. And I am going to do that. How are we at production though of plates? Slow. Alright. What do we need to improve? Now, we've got this place down for some reason. Does it have a thing placed in it? No, it doesn't. Why do we not have a recipe in here? What the fuck were we going to do with this? Ooh, I've got electric furnaces. That's right, we've got them being produced up here at a horribly slow rate. What we should do is take this and put it somewhere so we can make more out here, for example. Alrighty, so where are we? Fuck, let's just do, I don't know, rockets, whatever. Right, so what we can do, it's gonna need the better ones of those, and do I have any in my inventory? Not enough. Oh, I guess it will be enough. Alrighty. First and foremost, where are some more? I know I've got them being created somewhere. Wait, no, we were going to do logistics, weren't we? I actually can't remember. But either way, fuck this is spaghetti. Jesus. God, the spaghetti in this factory is real. Alrighty. Let's just forget that shit and get up here. Oh, this is odd. It feels sort of like it's running a bit... Oh, that... To me, it looks like it's... Huh. I don't know about you guys, but... Does that look a little odd to you? Like it's... Huh. Wow, that's really odd. We're running at a stable 60 frames per second, and yet everything looks like it's sort of shaking when I move side to side. Anyway. Whatever. Doesn't matter. How are we going with this? That needs more of them. This needs more of them. Where do all the materials come from? Only one of these producing that. This is not going to be good. This is going to be running terribly slow. I mean, if we expand this, it's not going to be producing... Oh, it needs this as well, which would need to come up and around. Oh, this is going to be fun with a capital PH, because it's not going to be fun at all. So there to there, and this is going to need that as well. Fuck, it's going to need that coming back too. Oh well, whatever. Alrighty, shit. No, this one's going to have to split off using a splitter. That's fine. And then we're back to using these ones, because, yeah. But, shit. It's alright, we can do this. Boom. There we go. That goes through, I think. Yep, that goes through. Sweet. Whoops. Whoops. That way. Ah, of course it gets fucked up, so let's suck those up. Alrighty, now. Let's make 3 factories. That should be enough. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Alrighty, now we need... How did we set these ones up? Long arm there, fast there. Alright, so... Fast, fast, fast. Long arm, long arm, long arm. Power, 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 power. And then fast dumping out. And then, because I want these just going solely into that to speed that up, this one can go that way instead. We shall do this. There we go. Now to actually set these guys up. I think it's this to do it. There we go. Now, that splits off like that. That just shoves everything up there. And is sort of working, I guess. I just realised how I got that working with the fucking long arm of putting them on there. Jesus Christ. Talk about fucking... Jesus. Oh, the spaghetti. This factory. Jesus. Anyway, what are we lacking? We're lacking green. Why are we lacking green? Because we're not producing shit for some reason. Why aren't we producing whatever we need? We're not producing those because we've got no iron. Why have we got no iron? Because it's getting used somewhere. Where does the iron come up? Oh, there we go. It's getting sucked up by there. That needs to go faster. That's not really going to do anything. Let's make it go faster anyway. Yeah, that's not going to help at all. I think we need to get some dedicated iron just onto this line, because that's not enough. What we really need to do is improve this. We can do that with electric furnaces. So let's grab some. Oh, that should be enough. Put them there. 48. Alrighty, so let's remove the requirement of coal from this line. And switch it over to... No! We won't do that. We'll make a separate line that is using electric furnaces. Alrighty. Yeah, that just looks like it's running at a low frame per second, but it's not. It's just slow. Huh. Anyway, this iron line is actually pretty slow. That's with the iron coming in from up there as well. I'm going to need more iron coming into this factory. Turn that off so I can see. Where's some more iron? There's some... Ah, that's right, we've got iron right there. Why don't we use that? Actually, that's a good question. Why don't we use that? Let's run over here and find out if we can. Oh, yes we can. Yes, we certainly fucking can. In fact, I should see about getting it piped over here. That's backed up, but that's... Where does this go exactly? It goes to there, which comes down to... Ah, here. and then immediately comes back up. But I think we should break it off, because what are these factories producing? They're doing that, which is also required for these. No, those are going. It's just not producing gears. We don't have gears coming on this line. Why haven't we got gears coming on this line? Where's the gear factory? Actually, where is the gear factory? I don't have a gear factory, that's why it's not doing shit. Oh no, these are the gears here. They're supposed to go onto here, but then just not getting the iron for it. So we should have the iron come up here. Right, so we want one of these. We want that, but we need this to not be like that. So that can, if I bend that way, that'll be fine. Now, we just need to get the iron over here. How do we do that? From here, I think. Yeah, that's not going to work. From there, damn it. There we go. Good old spaghetti, eh? Works every time. There we go. Now that will be producing it on both sides of the line, because it doesn't really matter where it ends up. There we go. Finally some fucking gears being made. And these guys are now happy because they're, well, they're full of iron again. Alrighty. That's getting moving again. They're fucking spitting them out like no tomorrow. That means these guys are going again. Ah, thank fuck for that. Alrighty. That problem has been solved. Oh boy. Right. Green science production kicked up a notch. Let's kick it up a bit further. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more extra factories. And let's kick this up a notch as well. And it doesn't really need the faster line, but we're going to do it anyway. There we go. That we can update. We can fix that shortly. Alrighty. Actually, I have a feeling we don't need these extra 4 at all, but we're going to have them anyway, because fuck it, why not, right? Alrighty, so we need... oh, fuck off. Actually, no. Come back. I want you to give me military 2, which accesses flamethrowers, so yes, do that. Alright, now, where are we? Boom, 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 yay! Boom. And then go slowly, because from there it doesn't really matter, does it? You do flamethrower. Actually, we should stick green on... no, we don't really need to stick green on there. Or rather, we don't need to upgrade that to a faster belt. That's going decent enough. They'll eventually get along to the point where they need to grab the green science. Like, as you can see, it's already come to here, at the speed it's going. Oh, hello. Ooh, flamethrower turret damage. Yeah, we don't want that. Grenades, no. Alien technology. What the fuck do you do with alien tech? Ah, that gives you alien science packs. Alright, we're going to need that. We're also going to need a way to figure out how to make the fucking alien tech packs. Probably end up just dropping the factory down here and manually feeding it with alien science. Actually, that works, yeah. That would do it right there. So we need to dump these in here. There we go. Alrighty, we really need to find more alien nests. What else do we need to do? We need to improve something else, probably. What else do we need to improve and where? This. This needs more steel. Which means it needs more of these. Or it should actually be upgraded to those. You... What the fuck's this doing there? What the hell? Why have I got this here? Oh, that's why. Actually, you know what? No, doesn't really matter. That can fuck off. That can fuck off. This all can fuck off. These can all fuck off. Good riddance. Goodbye. That. Alrighty, now, let's start here with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Whoops, I don't want that. I want this. And then we want power lines, of course. And there we go. Now, let's get these so that actually, it doesn't really matter if it's on one side or the other. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. So we'll just do it, leave it like that. Actually, this could do with being improved as well. Improved to these. Because their speed is 2, these ones' speed is 1. And we don't really need this coal line here, do we? Yeah, it goes down to these guys, which produce iron plates, which have filled that up something nicely. What are we lacking at the moment? This is still going fast enough for those, so that meets that demand. This one is... oh no, that's full as well. That's full. Everything's full at the moment. Ah. The only thing that needed to be fixed was the steel production, and that's been done, I think. How's the iron plate production going? Actually, you know what? We can improve this. We can get rid of this entirely and get rid of the coal. So let's do that. Let's get rid of the fucking coal. Whoops. There we go. Get rid of the coal. So let's do this. Suck all the coal up. Actually, let's not have the iron come up here either. Let's get rid of that. That will slowly go away. Now, let me get this coal out of my inventory. Let's just do this. There we go. That gets it out of my inventory. Alrighty, let's get rid of all these. We don't need them at the moment. I'll improve this entire thing. Do Do you know how I'm going to improve it? If you don't, keep watching. This is going to be an ingenious improvement, I think. Boom. That way each one is running as fast as it can. At least I assume that's what's going to happen. Just need power. 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 There we go. Gates. Yeah, we don't really need those and they don't lead to anything, so who gives a shit. Inserter, that we want. What else do we need? This. Ooh, yes, speed modules. Good. Now, these will produce that at a rate faster than what these turn into steel, I think. 4, 5. Oh no, it does it just bang on time. I think. I don't know. Alright, the crafting speed of that to make one iron plate is what? Well, it's 2 times that, so half that speed. And then the steel is... whoa. I need a calculator. I haven't got one on me, so... 3.5 times 5 is... pen and paper. That is 17.5, which is that. Okay, so those. One electric smelter turning iron into steel plates feeds one of these at the exact same rate. So we now have one steel thing every, I don't know, whatever that is. And if we wanted to double the capacity, we could. We could just dump on 16 more of these. And it looks like we need more iron, steel plates anyway, so steel things, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That we can't do, but we can do that. Am I running out of these inserters? God, I hope not. We'll find out. Yep, I've run out. Okay. Well, we'll just have to fix that in some future thing, won't we? That future something being, well, now. Let's go grab some more. Why am I running down there when I could be running down here? Where the fuck are they? I know they're being produced somewhere. Here they are. Grab all 150 of them. I need robots. I need logistics. I think that's what we were going to do, wasn't it? Start producing logistics robots. Alright, what do logistics robots need? Well, where are the little fuckers? Construction logistics. Requires advanced circuit and flying robot frame. Well, we've got advanced circuits. What about flying robot frame? Where is that? That will probably be intermediate. Flying robot frame. Electric engine, battery, steel plate, oh Jesus. And the electric engine requires engines and lubricant, which requires a research tree to open while I'm looking at it. Alright. Which requires... where was it? That's right, we're looking at it in here. It requires steel plate, iron gears, and pipes. Alrighty. Knowing my luck, I've probably got fucking that working somewhere being produced, but fucked if I know where, so whatever. Ooh, excuse me. Now. This can definitely go away. That is not needed at all. So fuck off, you cunt. You can stop doing that. There we go. I have maybe a slight excess of steel at the moment. Alrighty, you, my dear friend, can now have an excess of steel. These can be put somewhere. Let me around, please. Thank you. Effect transmission, that's actually handy, but we don't want that. We do want exoskelett. No, we don't. What was the one we wanted? No, I think we do need that. Yeah, we need... No, not that. Where's the armor one? Or have we already got the armor? Oh, I've already got the armor. Ah, that might be what we were going to do. Armor. So we could certainly do with having that modular armor. Because without it, we're not going to be able to have things. So we need 10 alien artifacts, processing units, electric engines, steel plates. Alright, well... let's get on that. Let's give it some of the things it needs. So 10 of these. What was it? It was 40 steel? Yeah, 40 steel plates. So let's go. And the rest we're going to have to actually craft somehow. The engines will be the hardest. So there's that, there's that. So processing units and engines. Processing units are made how? With sulfuric acid. And the engines are, that's right, they're made that way. Alright, so we need how many? 40 processing units. Alright, where is our sulfuric acid? It's over here, being dumped straight into there. And nowhere else. And we need it to make those. Alright, that's fine. We can do this. This way, actually. Alright, there's the sulfuric acid, and we just need to dump those and those into it. To make 40, we need a shitload of electronic circuits, but only 80 advanced circuits, which we can do. And we're stuck again. $60, $70, $81. Done. And that will make 4. 4. Jesus. Oh god, I'm gonna hate myself for this, but let's make a line that peels them off here and takes them all the way back there. There to there, and then there to there. Would be a pain in the ass, but we did that. Oh no, we want to keep this one there. There we go. And then we want... I haven't got any underground belts at all, of any kind at all. Being made over here somewhere though. There they are. Yeah. Talk about this fucking spaghetti factory. Even though I want to improve it, it's just turning more into spaghetti at the moment. But we will eventually get to the point of, well, it not being spaghetti. I don't know when that will be, but hopefully one day in the not too distant future. Alrighty, so I want this shit to go from there to there. And then from here down to here. Oh, fuck off. Night vision. Actually, night vision is definitely a good thing. Oh, of course, the one spot that doesn't have power, and I can't be bothered putting in another power line, so let's just do this. Over here needs power though, but we can do that. We need that. Filter that. There we go. And this actually is to put it into a chest somewhere. That doesn't go anywhere, does it? Combat robots, don't really care about. Discharge defense, don't care about. Personal laser defense, not needed. Explosive rocketry, no. Let's just start there and work our way through. Alrighty, so this is probably full. No, it's just not sticking those in for some reason. Ah, because it was full. Alright, we've got 4. We have 4. There we go. Now we'll create them and then stick them in there. Which will, at some point in the distant future, be remembered by me and I'll come and pick them up. That's that done. It's 4 of those out of 40. Right, 40? Yeah, 40. And electric engines. Alrighty. That will have to wait for another episode. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been episode 16 of Something Factorio. We're finally back in business, boys. I'm probably going to go play a bit of No Man's Sky now. Alright, catch you guys later.